That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Make this no badass from a podcast for your ex, and then some. This is the guy MamaMax tricked. He tricked me into making a move that would make me look like a PDF file. Good job. Worked. I'm fucked. Little MamaMax Talk towards the end. A lot of the videos are coming out. They're percolating. But I thought, I don't know. I want to investigate this live and see if I can bust Boogie's balls about it. We'll record tomorrow. That would be awesome. And see how he reacts to it. There is a video. What's this guy's name here? His name is the Talentless Writer. Well, not too talentless because big time Boogie's ripping you off. I don't know. All right, I don't know that for a fact. And that's what we're going to investigate. That's what we're going to check out in the stream and see if there's anything to this, because the Talentless Writer has backed down and put this video on private or unlisted, excuse me. Put this video on unlisted, and Boogie got in a call with him, and everything's been worked out. And I'm sure it has, but I haven't seen it, and I want to see it.
Yeah.
So, and knowing Boogie on, how he makes moves to get the result he wants, path of least resistance as always. The child's way out. I dog ate my homework style of dealing with things. I thought this would be pretty interesting. We'll be taking calls at the end. Me and the boys, me and Vault and Matt will be having a MamaMax conversation. When I was 12 when Tommy C found me in the sewers. Yes. You still haven't washed your hair, Dumpy. You grease bowl. Shout out to Dumpy. There are other videos on Max coming out. The reason I'm not covering it today, for anybody that's like, maybe Lyrics and Diesel are like, what the fuck? I did all that work. I'm kind of waiting. I'm waiting. What? And Matt.
I said I did
Matt
all that. He announced it publicly.
I have been avoiding the fact that you're a writer. For other YouTubers.
Well, just for Diesel. Just for Diesel.
Okay, just for Diesel. All right.
Yeah. Wink, 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 wink.
Yeah. I haven't said anything, but I'm really proud of Matt, Illuminati, and Nick for for all this stuff. No, I am. I wish Illuminati wasn't such a witch, and used to hop over me to make other people totally miserable, especially those soy boys that dated her, even though she's 10 years older than them. Yeah. Stephanie, I'm so proud of Blair. It's good to know that at my age I can be such a pain in the ass to these self-righteous rich assholes. It does not look good for him. George, to me, it hasn't looked good for him since 2000. And in 2001, I thought he should have ended himself, as far as, not even in Minecraft, as people seeing through it, but I don't know. You call me crazy. I'm not willing to discuss anything that gives MamaMax even a mild amount of charitability at this stage. Is that fair? Is that okay? Can I get a 1 in the chat if I've earned that? Sure. So, but I do want to get the percolating. I'm going to check out everybody's videos. I'm going to go over everything. The other thing is I don't want to make 20 streams on Max in a row. I might actually rip off Mr. Penguin's Charlie and start doing some of his type of commentary on some other stuff, just so there's some separation between these streams, because there's a lot of MamaMax coming in. I think it's more than one stream. I notice that's used a lot against videos against other people on the amount that they make. There's also that YouTube thing with harassment that I'm a little shaky on. I've also crossed the threshold, my own personal threshold, because you guys know something, I usually do 3 and drop. This one I can't. Or I do 3 and drop, and then something else develops a month later. This one I probably can't, and I keep thinking about Augie lapping up all those subs from Chris Hansen, and I can't resist. So we'll do it, and then the thing is, we'll do it right, and then we can do a combination of videos and things of that nature.
Yeah, because the storm is coming.
The storm is coming.
Oh God, it is. Yeah. Dude.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's gonna be good. Can't wait.
Yeah. Old MamaMax thought, like, I think I had this, like, I thought it was kind of brilliant. Old MamaMax thought that he could always rely on any sort of questions to me are attacking these poor victims, and I think that card's been pulled too many times.
Absolutely. And
he's relying on that solely. I'm so happy, and I'm people have been. I'll save that for later. Let's get into Happy Slappy over here. Let's go. Let's do this. All right, let's check out the talentless writer, who I don't know anything about. I know he's got 300K. And he's accused Boogie of plagiarizing on the eve of H Bomber Guy supporting Hassan. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go.
I never thought I would have to make this video.
Everybody says that. Bad start with me already.
But yeah, so Boogie2988 plagiarized my script, which is, let's talk about this. So I don't know how much you keep up with YouTube, like what's going on in the sphere of YouTube, but a lot of you may know that there was a plagiarism video that just came out not too long ago about how...
Is this a Jewish guy from Brooklyn?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Like he's about
well,
to lose
that's
my
my
glasses.
people. Like I don't know. I consider East Coast, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut my people. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Is he
kind of, you
involved
know,
in the tunnels, Tommy?
that's a different kind of Jewish guy.
I was plagiarized in the tunnel. That's where I lost my glasses.
That's some weird shit. We're not. That's acidic, and that's a whole different bowl of wax. And I'm not dumping on anybody. But what the hell was going on down there? Let's get this
tell
guy.
me about it.
No, I'm not goofing this guy. I don't even know if he's Jewish, to be honest with you. I miss the East Coast sometimes, and I miss the people the most.
There's been a lot of plagiarism on YouTube, and now I've been a victim of said plagiarism by this man right here. You see this guy? I drew Boogie out, and this is my thumbnail of my newest video, which is about why YouTubers are quitting. He's like, "Can I copy your homework?" I'm like, "Yeah, but just change some of it." He changed nothing.
Go back.
By this man right here. You see this guy? I drew Boogie out, and this is my thumbnail of my newest video, which is about why YouTubers are quitting. He's like, "Can I copy your homework?" I'm like, "Yeah, but just change some of it." He changed nothing.
So there was an agreement. Okay. He said.
Well, no, I think he's making a joke.
Oh,
He's making a joke.
Oh, he's making a
"Can I
joke?
copy your homework?"
I thought he's being literal.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
apologize.
No.
Very little.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about that today because
You want to talk
it is.
about it?
All right, let's just talk about it. This morning, I got a comment on my video saying like Boogie copied my script, and I was like, all right, let me check out this video because look, people like come up with
I think he's from Queens.
the same idea all the time. I've definitely been in situations where I came out with the video at like the same time someone else came out with the video, or I didn't even know that other video existed, and I came up with a very similar premise. Or, you know, I
hate the fact that he's holding that stuffed animal. It's really making.
Yeah, I know. It's just,
Yeah, I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing, and then he doesn't make videos like
It
this.
looks like a clip from a 2012 video. Like it looks like 2012. The Angry Bird holding the Angry Bird with a fucking
I know.
red.
That's 2 days ago.
said stuff really similar. And that
Maybe he didn't know what to do, so he just grabbed the thing and whatever.
That's what happens
Buy a
in
mic stand.
entertainment or comedy or anything. Like, there are plenty of times where you'll accidentally just come up with the same idea as someone else, and it was just a coincidence. Like, you didn't actually mean to steal it from someone. It just happened. But in Boogie's case, this is not the case. So I checked out the video, I watched it, and I was laughing during the entire thing because I was like, this is literally, he saw my video and just copied the script. And so I want to play them for you side by side so you can see, just see how similar it is.
Connor, are you watching? Connor!
When you're starting out on YouTube, before you have any sort of sizable audience, you're fueled by hope. Hope that one day you're going to be known amongst all the other people you watch. Hope that you'll make money off doing what you love, and hope that you'll have tons of subscribers who love your videos.
When you first start making YouTube videos, you are driven by one thing, and that is hope. Hope that you can create a career out of it. Hope that you will entertain people. Hope that you can make something amazing.
Once you quit your job or school and focus solely on making money through YouTube, you are now being fueled by fear. Every day goes from, I wonder if this video will blow up so people will notice me, to, oh fuck, if this video doesn't do well, I'm not gonna be able to eat.
But when you quit your job and make YouTube a full-time gig, you're motivated by a whole other thing, and that's fear. Fear that you're going to earn enough.
This is balls out plagiarism.
Yeah, this like it's not even about it's not about a subject. Like,
yeah, it's not like because I know Dennis Leary's accused of plagiarism a lot with the Jim Fix bit, because that was what's his name's bit, but it is it's the same subject, right? It's not the same jokes, so it's debatable. Now Joe Rogan would beat me up for saying that because he called him a plagiarist. You know, I always defended Leary on that because it is, they get to the same place, but it's not like word for word. There may be
these are good. Yeah, he's copying, getting like how you get to it. That's what Boogie's copying.
Yeah, that's
Dude, he didn't even like paraphrase. It's the exact.
It's too funny.
Money to survive doing it.
And logically, you'd think once it's your main job, you know, you have more time so you can make more videos, which means you'll get more views and more money. That makes sense, right? But that's not how it really works, because YouTube isn't like a regular job. In a regular job, if you go from working 20 hours a week to 40 hours a week, you make double the money because you did double the work, or at least work double your hours. But on YouTube, you can go from making 4 videos a month to making 8 videos a month, or even 12 videos a month, and make even less money than when you were making 4 videos a month.
And here's the crazy thing about being a YouTuber. If you do more work, it doesn't necessarily mean...
Are you sure they didn't contact them before? Or like,
no, I don't think so.
I got to listen to that. That part was confusing in the beginning.
You'll make more money. If you work at a normal job with a wage or even a salary, and most of the time you do overtime, you'll probably get extra pay. But on YouTube, you spend that extra time making more videos.
Premise and
Boogie, what the fuck?
Videos, and that video gets demonetized or doesn't perform well in the algorithm. Or
when did this video come out that he did? I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the link to the video. I
Can
think
you check his stuff, or maybe probably took it down.
I think what's her name? Who's on our news team?
I would like to know when Boogie's video came out.
I think yeah, okay, I got you. I think Speedy Bird might know. I don't know.
Yeah,
she'll probably know.
Your audience just doesn't like it, you'll probably end up earning less money.
I was like, okay, maybe he copied just that part. Maybe that was it. But there's more. There's still more. Then he copied my bit about me talking about Meat Canyon. For Meat Canyon, for example, instead of having a big team that's putting a shit ton of time, energy, and money into each animation, he can...
Am I wrong about it? I can't like get over it. He's got a good voice. Like his voice like really brings me in.
Yeah. And
like most of the time, East Coast voices can be kind of shrill and turn people off. Know anybody like that? You know, but he's quite good.
God.
Instead make commentary videos that take...
What we got dates? What we got?
So yeah, I got the date. So this guy's video, it came out 10 days ago, while Boogie's video came out 5 days ago.
Okay.
So
has
5 days.
Has Boogie left his up?
Yes, it's still up. I'm looking at it right now.
I wonder what they agreed to.
less time, have less money put into them.
This guy, we got to tell. Talentless, right? If Boogie threatened you, you have to tell us. It'd be too funny. You have to tell us.
And actually get way more of a reward out of it because it's most likely not going to get demonetized. He can put a sponsor in the video without it ruining the story.
That's why you see in the case of Papa Meat, he's gone from making these really intense, incredible animations to doing commentary.
Can I copy your homework? It's just a meme format. The guy worded it weird. Oh, okay. I thought they had a call. That's the way I did it. Yeah, okay. So, all right, you got it. Okay, I got you.
Videos instead, and the reason.
Why does he have a picture of wings on his chest? No, I'm just kidding. You know.
Pretty obvious. With the amount of time and effort it took to make one of his animations, he can make like 1 million commentary videos, complete with sponsors, by the way. So you absolutely know that low effort content is going to make him more money.
You know what's really funny? No, Tommy, you don't give Boogie. Just obviously, there's been some problems behind the scenes of Lil Cow, and I was being yelled at by Boogie. He's how he's used to working with professionals, unlike myself. Used to stealing from him too.
Who's the professionals? Fucking mixed juggernuggets?
Yeah, I know.
Fucking,
I don't know. He's like
yeah,
used to
who just
be
made him
more.
work
No,
a
he
lot of
actually
money?
said. He actually said. Mr. Epic Mealtime.
I work with
yeah, and
professionals, guys like McJuggernuggets, and kids behind the camera.
I'll mention a little bit of Locale too. Remind me to say something like about that. It's from my side. I'm not gonna. I've kind of changed my opinion a little bit, and you probably could tell about Harley because he's been so patient with us and me. And I'll tell you what happened, a lot of which is my fault. I mean, I fucked it up, man. It's something didn't work on the mic, man. I thought I had it right. I didn't have it right. Went a whole thing and didn't know it. So stay tuned for that at the end. Reynolds Hughes, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate it, Reynolds.
We got to finish it out with me talking about Joel Haber, which he changed up one word. So, I'll give him credit for that. I'll give him credit for changing out that one word. Now, in Joel Haber's case...
because the problem with holding that fucking Angry Bird is it looks like he's clutching a stuffed animal for support. That's what it looks like. I'm sorry.
Is this whole thing, though, like he holds that Angry Bird every video? Is that like his bit?
It's fine. I don't think so. I think he does animation videos like you're saying. Like,
let's talk about intrusive thoughts.
It doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Don't look like it. He does animation.
This just in, the toilets are fun.
Why every YouTuber is quitting.
If you've been on YouTube.
No. So, all right, we got to give him a break for that. Yeah. But it looks awful. I would have told him not to do it.
Case. He's going the opposite route of what most YouTubers here are doing, and he's going to put in more time into his content and make less money, but that's because he's insane and not because it's a smart business move.
Then there's the interesting case of Joel Haver, who has been making weekly comedy videos for a long time, and he's decided to go a completely different route with it. Joel decided that he's not motivated by anything other than his own creative desire, so he stopped making weekly comedy videos and is now going to make monthly feature-long films. That's a crazy person, but I love that kind of crazy.
Now, after seeing all four of those,
Go see. I wonder if he punched a hole in the wall. What is that a reference to?
It's fucking Ghost. It fucking
a
girl put the hole in the wall once a year ago. Ha 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 ha. Good one, Ghosty.
Okay.
Now, I made that video because
thanks for the donation,
I felt like I could add,
get you glad you donated.
add something to the whole discussion about why YouTubers are quitting. Because a lot of people are just like, oh yeah, YouTube, you get burnt out. There's a lot of long nights. But I was like, let me tell people like a different side that I've experienced, because I mean, the reason I even wanted to make the video in the first place was because, my YouTube channel is kind of dead right now. And I went from being a full-time YouTuber for almost 2 years to then now doing YouTube like part-time basically, and having other sources of income that I use to support myself. So with that,
you would on right back to full-time if you made a federal case about this. But you seem like a nice, reasonable person.
mindset, I was like, let me make a video where I explain.
You realize that? You realize what I'm saying, though? If he'd have made a thing about this, it would have gone on Lolcow. Other people made videos. It's on the heels of H. Palmer
instead
guy.
Boogie ran into his DMs and fucking pacified everything.
He would have probably cashed in on that. Listen, fuckhead. He didn't do it. It's up to him. I'm not going to tell him what to do.
Boogie was like, I'm going to kill myself.
Thank you, Pigeon Salad, for becoming a member. Stay tuned for the after show. Sync up with...
explain that to the audience.
Sync up your account with my Discord.
Because a lot of people in the audience don't know that. And also a lot of people who I'm friends with that are trying to become YouTubers don't know that. And then when I tell them that, kind of like crushes their dreams a little bit, because they're like, you have almost 400,000 subscribers and you're still like not making a consistent income. I'm like, yeah, that's just, I know people with like over 1 million, over 2 million subscribers that are still like struggling hard to just make YouTube work.
Stream.
But then on the other side, to give some people hope, I know of people with like 100K, even a couple 100K that are
making videos is brutal. It's absolutely brutal.
Are making way more money in a month than I even can imagine exists. And a lot of those people are commentary YouTubers.
You know,
So don't get into sketch comedy. Don't get into animation. Get into commentary if you want to make money. So that's
there you go.
That's my tip.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing with being commentary. You get stuck, too. Like, if you want to be... Like, so you say you're a creative guy like this guy, and the guy's not talentless, obviously, right?
Yeah.
You get stuck wanting to do... Like, I've never heard Bobak say this, but I'm sure he'd like to be doing other things, right?
Right.
Not me. I wanted to...
You're stuck on the same topic.
Yeah, well, I'm stuck on stuff to a certain extent. To Boogie2988, yeah, I did it. I'd do it again, bitch. Thanks.
Yeah, because I know people with like a few 100K subscribers. The amount of money they're paying for rent, I didn't even think was possible. I didn't even think that was a number that you were legally allowed to pay. It is so high. I'm like, how the fuck?
No,
how? It's commentary. So do commentary if you want money.
Stream.
Anyway, so I made that video so I could give my viewpoint. And Boogie made his video to get views, obviously.
Do commentary. You can do trending topics, period, which is going to get you into commentary. And also, the problem with going to commentary is everybody's trying to eat each other. It's a group of critics. What do critics do? They criticize. They're going to get you first, so you better have a thick skin.
And that's fine. I've done stuff just for views. You think I was happy? You think I made my Friday Night Funkin' video because I didn't want views, because I was passionate about Friday Night Funkin'? I mean, the game is kind of fun, but I did it for views. Everybody does shit for views. But
I like this guy. Does anybody even talk like that?
No.
No, I get like just real ass New Yorker from this guy. Like he bleeds it. And something's gonna tell me like that's not like I'm reading the accent wrong. I can't quite put my finger on it, but you know, I'm thinking New Yorker.
It is really funny that Boogie just copied me. Now, I'm not angry. If anything, I'm
irritated.
Like, I think it's a really funny situation because it's
Boogie.
Boogie.
Made it funnier.
If it was like anyone else, like
came to us.
Someone I've never even heard of that was like a big YouTuber, or even someone that's a big, like if fucking some big commentary YouTuber that I don't even watch copied my script, I'd be like, okay, this kind of fucked up. Like, why would they do that?
They shouldn't be allowed to do that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with absolutely every. See, I worry about this plagiarism thing. Like, if you start talking about the same subject as plagiarism, I worry about it going there. You know.
Well, yeah, because it always kind of goes that route, right? It's
and everybody
like,
uses it for like for a club or weapon, a way to swing their audience. You know, I don't like that, but that's definitely
like
not
pedophiles.
This guy, so. He's Greek and he's Greek, and he's watched content from for a while.
I don't think that's
what.
Well, Ghosty donated that, so I don't think that could be taken at face value.
He's got to be from New York. I'm dying to know.
Ghosty, go away. God damn.
No, keep donating. Don't see these two assholes. You're a great guy. Jeez, shut the fuck up, both of you. Thank you, Ghosty.
This Boogie
for the
is a
insight.
fucking legend, a YouTube legend that, you know, he's going through some stuff right now. I feel bad for him. And also because he's honestly helped me in my life. Now let me take...
Whoa.
As a content creator, maybe?
Feed my script, I'd be like, okay, this kind of fucked up. Like, why would they do that? But because it's Boogie, because Boogie is a fucking legend, a YouTube legend that, you know, he's going through some stuff right now. I feel bad for him. And also because he's honestly helped me in my life. Now let me take a step back. Boogie has done some weird shit. I've heard some weird shit about Boogie that...
trying to have your cake and eat it too, bud.
I don't think I would ever become friends with him. But growing up, like fucking 15 years ago, I don't even know how, it's been over 10 years, I think. I used to watch Boogie, so I loved Boogie's shit. And also, when I was in a bad place mentally in my life, I remember listening to his PKA episode when that came out. Like, it's got to be like over 12 years by now. But I remember listening to that episode where he talks about how he wanted to take his own life. It was a really like sad, deep thing. And I remember listening to that. And that helped me a lot to feel better about myself, that things would get better. So Boogie has helped me in my life through his content. And if I can give him a script just this one time to help him get some views, I am
Boogie
flattered.
Blood here. You could definitely get this guy to private it. because he's just ultra generous.
And I'm honored to do that. But no more, please. Don't take any more, man. Guys, write your own script, man. I believe in you. You have 20 years. I don't even know how many years of YouTube experience you have. You could have thought of
so lucky. It's I kind of wonder what else he's done. That's the thing that the other like, has he done this before? You know, this guy is such a good guy. Yeah, he's so lucky. First, oh boy, mental health. This guy gets funnier and funnier.
Something on your own. I believe in you, man.
This is somebody that Boogie could manipulate easily.
Yeah,
you could have
That's why
done
he
it.
doesn't like me because I don't fucking tolerate this shit.
You could have thought of something else, or just changed it a little more. I feel like you could have had a really unique perspective on the situation about people quitting instead of just copying. I did YouTube full time for like a year and a half. You've done it for I don't even know how long. And the amount of money I made on YouTube total in like my 4 or 5 years monetized is probably like how much you made in a few months at one point in time. So it would have been cool to hear a unique perspective, but you know, that's what the situation is. Anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I wanted to bring that to people's attention. Now, the reason I'm making this video is to get views. All right.
Boogie fucking telling me privately like he's doing so much better than me and fucking stealing shit and panicking over the podcast and everything else. Yeah, you're killing it, Boogie. You're killing it. You don't need it.
Yeah, I just saw your head on the fucking
Oh, wait a
table.
minute. What's going on? Oh,
like
frames.
yeah, it froze for your Discord too. I literally thought you went face first on the desk.
Yeah, we lost a bunch of frames.
MamaMax got him, dude.
Is everything good now? Yeah, we dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was that my thing going on?
we're back. Yeah,
Your stream's back up now.
Wow, so weird.
we're back. Yeah.
That's
Hey,
not-
Bro, did it freeze like you? Did it freeze like it froze with us
No,
first?
Yeah, the whole stream froze. No,
Oh, because it like froze with his face on the table
It
looking
froze when
down.
his head was down.
Died.
I thought
head
he
was
literally
down and
dropped.
everything just paused.
Everything went quiet. I literally thought he just
That's
dropped.
funny.
I felt like it was on my end.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Boogie wish I dropped dead.
Yeah,
This is how I'm making up for the situation. I get views, he gets views. Everyone's happy. We're all happy. We all made it. Now, if you
Shut
excuse
the
me,
I
I'm going
hate
to
this
end
guy.
this commentary video.
Nah, he's
What is
just
that
a.
guy?
This is someone who's fucking so dumb they actually get manipulated by Boogie and unlist their video. Oh wait, fuck, that happened.
I probably did too. I can't jump on him too much, but like that's the problem. He takes advantage of nice people. That's what people hate about him. You know, I don't think he's a bad guy. You're just used to dealing with assholes like me. That's your problem. Yeah, and then you work that job where everybody's yelling at each other all the time too. So you just have no time for anybody's bullshit. Get in line. Let's go.
Play the patrons. Thank you, patrons. If you want to become a patron, if you want to become a patron, sign up. Sign up, become a patron, and it'll help me maybe do YouTube full time again. You don't know what can happen. Maybe I can
You
get
missed the opportunity. You should have
$10,000.
fucking thrown Boogie
I don't
under
need
the bus.
$10,000
Then you have
to
lots.
survive. But
Then
maybe
all
like
the Ralph fans would be fucking eating your content up.
Yeah, you should have told him to go fuck.
Yeah.
Should have told him to go fuck and keep this video up if you wanted to really become a YouTuber.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So tell me, check your DM. I sent you Boogie's tweets about this.
OBKB.
Pretty good advertising for his plushie though.
Oh
Yeah, was that his plushie or is that a? I don't know.
That's his
no.
character.
I
You
talked to
can
the
see by the
talented
profile.
writer. We made an agreement. I didn't agreement and understanding. I know that won't go a long way in the rumor mill. There's no rumor here you stole from him. But this is just a case of parallel thinking. He bought that. It's word for word.
It's
Yeah.
even using the same exact example. The same exact.
Oh, that's
fucking
so
example.
funny. It's word for word. Thanks, Speedy. Anyone else would have doubled down for clout. He was a good man. Yeah, good people. Good people.
Good people bend to my
bend to my will.
You should bring this guy on Lolcow actually.
Bro, that would be awesome.
No way.
Do it, dude. Try it, man.
Yeah, you should.
He'd be a great guest.
Yeah.
What are the fucking odds? It's so funny. It's so funny. Just shove that stuffed animal up his ass so I could do the same 5 fucking bitch ass.
Whoa,
Jay
Jesus.
no,
Okay.
Boogie, no.
No.
Boogie,
not-
chill.
Calm down, Boogie. Calm down,
The
Boogie.
video.
Jesus.
They will not. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, thank you, dude. Yeah, thank you for what? Thank you. Yeah, he had your ass against. When was this? 13?
God
3
damn.
days ago. Oh, that's so funny.
That makes Boogie look like he's gonna come in on a paraglider or something. God.
so funny.
Fucking get a tiki torch.
Anything else? Is that all the stuff he did?
That's all. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, I'll leave it up to you.
Manipulation successful.
Boogie got him, dude. He fucking got him.
Got him.
Mission accomplished, boys.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna kill myself.
So I talk about Max or Lolcow first.
Go local. We in with
Yeah,
Max.
I don't think Lolcow will be very long. There was a couple things. We had this kind of really contentious episode with Harley, and I guessed my OBS was pointed to a webcam. It was unsalvageable. And
Listen, fuckhead.
the way I understood it, it was just like, all right, we're scrapping this week. There's been some miscommunication in the chat. Keem's like super pissed that that he feels like he was left hanging. That this was that we just didn't contact him all weekend. I was just like, yeah, look, nothing's gonna happen. This thing's done. It's fucked, and it's my fault. So the weekend came, I just zoned out because I was just I'll wait till next Wednesday. There's a lot of injury, a lot of fighting, a lot of shit that could have gone on, and what happened was, and apparently, and I didn't know this because I thought the week was a loss. I stayed offline. It was a family thing, and you got to remember a lot of this stuff's coming on the tails of holiday and stuff like that. So I was like, no, it's fucked. We got to move on. Sometimes this happens when you're recording in this way. Things happen. It's happened with Jesus Christ. There was 2 cuts of the podcast we did because Wings forgot to put his thing on, right? And I think because there's so many moving parts, it's gonna happen. There's no use fucking crying about it, you know. And we just did it. So we got Harley back on, and I felt that it would be absolutely phony of me to try to revisit and then get in a big fight with him again. So it just turned to an interview. And I think Connor did a really good job kind of intertwining what we were talking about and things of that nature. All right. Episode did not go well. We did lose a week. There's no doubt about it. I think you should keep plugging away at it. And that's it. I think over time, well, look, this is me being very kind or generous, for lack of a better word. But I really think that we probably got to do a bunch of episodes to kind of find our flow before we start working with other YouTubers. That being said, everything I said to Harley in the first episode, I meant. But I think if you saw in the last episode, I think the way Harley views this, is, yeah, everybody's a bunch of fucking phonies. And I'm going to be a phony too. And there's nothing like that's how things work around here. And, if you have a problem with it, so what? I think that's the way he sees it. And this is it's just a necessary evil. That's the way he sees things. My thing is, you can't sit there and say, all right, we're doing the real shit and not do the real shit. In fairness to Harley's always done a character. Always. He's done the epic mealtime sort of jackass parallel environment. He's been really successful at it. When we asked him to come back after I called him every name in the book, he was like there and did it, and I just didn't have the energy, and I thought I would have been a phony. Trying to dish it up. Tried to mix it up. It failed. Shit happens. It'll probably happen again one day. And that's it. Any questions?
I got nothing.
Yeah,
it
so I
sucks.
noticed in the podcast episode you were kind of sucking off Harley. What's going on with that? Weren't you guys supposed to argue?
I don't know if I sucking him off. I just like it's
No,
hard to get mad at a
I'm
guy.
kidding.
But it's really hard to get mad at a guy after you go at it like that, right? Because after the first
No,
podcast is over,
if you tried to recreate the first one, it would have been
it'd be
shit. You
fake
should've
as
just
fuck.
deleted it.
you know.
Yeah, it'd be terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it would be like generally fake.
It'd be fake as fuck. And well, the other thing that came up was he admitted on the stream, like my thing is you're sucking off iDubbbz. His thing was, no, I got involved because Froggy said something that I didn't do. And then I came back the next day for more, and that was my mistake. Because I criticized him, and I said, by you coming back and you arguing with me and doing everything else, all you're doing is bringing more negative attention to the event, right? That ended up failing. And he was like...
And he agreed to
yes! So what do I do? So we discussed it. Yes, it wasn't as exciting. There's no fight or hate there.
I liked the episode. I think it was fine.
Yeah, for an interview, interviewing a famous YouTuber, I think it's great.
I mean, that's how. I've
like,
seen Harley on a lot of other shows, and that's how he normally is anyway. He's not. Really.
He did, like, I don't think because he said something in the first recording that he goes, I know what your problem is. You hate YouTubers, right? And I've never had anybody say that to me, and he's right. Like, I could say something on this show, and it's like that's my thing. That's what drives me nuts the most. He actually picked up on it. And he didn't even deny, like, he wasn't like, you hate YouTubers and that's misguided. He's like, yeah, I know why. They're a bunch of dirtbags. You know? I mean, yeah, he's like, I get where you're coming from. I'm just coming from a different angle. And it's tough to argue with him because he won. I mean, whatever you think of him, he won YouTube for sure, right? I mean, he's pretty much retired now, and he's won. Mm-hmm. And I swung at everybody. I brought up the guys he used to work with. I fucking did everything. Everything just to be mean.
No, the episode was good.
Yeah, didn't do well.
It was like a very calm epislet like that.
Because all the air was sucked out.
Calm one.
What was it to yell? He sat through with us. Let me give you an idea of how cool Harley was, right? And I don't know if we made the right decision, but I'm definitely not blaming him. It's all up to us. We came up with the idea whether all three of us should just do an episode and then have Harley on the next week, right? Which he totally was down for. And he's like, anytime, guys, whatever you want to do. And I said, well, let me put this to you. What do you think the best move for the channel is? And he gave both sides. I think it'd be a good idea to have me on because that's what was promised. And, we can do the best we can with it. And we also can use the part where Keen came in and yelled at everybody and kind of mix that in and it gives a little bit of a flavor, which I thought was kind of brilliant, right? Or you guys could take some time off, gather, take some shots, and because I was thinking, like, give me a week, I'll hate you again, and I'll go over your stuff and I'll start hating you again. And he says that's a good idea too. But whatever is done, whatever you guys decide, I'm there for you. I'm sorry, I can't dump on a guy after that. I can't do it. Can't do it. That's what he said. This is all private. There's no pressure. There's not a lot of pressure with him. I think. No, he's just doing his thing. The thing with Froggy is he pointed out a mistake Froggy made, right? And I don't know the ins and outs. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. All right. And then he just took it too far. He should have just said, "Look, I just didn't say this. I guess it had to do with Sam Hyde. I didn't say this. I just corrected the record, Froggy. I'm not your enemy." But that's not what he did. And then he also helped iDubbbz push the bullshit that the reason they got rid of him is because all the crazy stuff that he said about his wife. And I said to him, all that stuff came after the fact. Mm-hmm. Which he didn't deny. And I think it was in the pot. I don't know what got cut. What didn't? It was. Yeah. Then he said, "Look, I think this is going to be a success if they ran it the way they did the first time." And of course, I think it's really an indictment on Issa, if anything. Not that he did that, and I don't expect him to throw Issa under the bus. I think he wanted to raise some money. He wanted to fight. And he stupidly got caught up in YouTube drama. He thought he just got caught up. That's it. I don't think he's the worst person that ever lived. I don't understand. He's Canadian and he didn't play hockey, but everybody that's on YouTube that's from Canada is a boob. Guy played fucking football, but he didn't play hockey. I don't get that. And here's another thing too. He had no business in the ring with that guy that beat him up. And that was ballsy. Like none. So like anybody gets in the ring, it's tough to get mad at him. All right, so that's where I'll leave it unless anybody has anything else. We'll get to MamaMax. Or if you have any questions about MamaMax, or
do I or do
Yeah.
you first?
It really helps if you say a name when you're asking questions.
MamaMax. Oh yeah. Well.
Oh yeah, does MamaMax have any questions about MamaMax?
I don't know. The way here's my plan, and you can I can kind of work off you guys. My plan is to let this stuff percolate, and then do like a mega stream. Right.
Sounds good.
I know what's coming, and I hesitate to say it's a game ender because we've seen it before.
It
where
is.
Guys have been.
It is.
Yeah, it kind of is, but.
I mean,
you know what? I'm Yogi Berra, and it ain't over till it's over. So I'm gonna wait and see. But yes, by all my instincts and everything I've seen, it looks like a game ender. It's just it's constant.
In fairness, I don't really think you need much instinct. Hey, Chad, if Nick and Muda are making a video on Max, you think he's done?
You said prior that this is that MamaMax is going to have the Illuminati treatment, and I think that's going to happen.
Oh, it's already kind of happened. It kind of happened today.
It's going to start. It's going to start the fire.
Yeah.
It's going to start the fire.
Maybe that's why Lyrics left me out of his video. Prick.
Well, I know why you were put into Diesel's video because the writer.
Diesel did an hour and a half video, and it's
2 hours.
It's very 2 hours. Excuse me. It's very
14,000 words.
Yeah, enjoy your game of Fortnite and that. So Tommy played Fortnite for the first time today, and he got 2 victory royales in about an hour. It took me months to get one with Verse. Is there something different now? They have like bots or something?
I think it may be bots.
It starts on your level, on your playing level.
Yeah, okay.
So if you're a beginner, you play with beginners.
You play with all bots. You play with all bots too when you first start.
Okay. Well, okay. So he.
Yeah.
I was
he's
kind of
not
blown
ninja.
away.
Don't tell him that, but he's not ninja.
No. I think he believes it.
Was he on a new account or?
Yeah, I made an account for him. He has his own account now.
That's
yeah.
why. Yeah, that's
if
why.
it's new or they have decay, I think too. If you haven't played in a long time, both of those.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I was terrible at that. The building.
Wait, in the chat. Hold on. What?
What?
In the chat. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm just reading the chat. Lyric said on Chud's stream that he left Tommy out because of optics because Mr. Girl was mentioned.
In what way?
Really?
Well, I guess because of the Mr. Girl, like you having Mr. Girl on your stream.
He called in.
Yeah. I don't know if that's real or not. That could be someone in the chat trolling.
I mean, to be fair, that was barely English, so it's kind of hard to interpret what that comment says.
You can call in too if you have anything to say. Feel free and call in. Do we have anybody in the queue? Yes, we do. Take the new guy. Night. I can't see that far. I put my glasses on.
Night Owl.
Night Owl, you're on. What's up? Hi, Night Owl. How are you? Thank you, Ghost.
No, he fell asleep, Tommy. That's why.
All right, we'll put the other.
He's probably
he fell asleep while you were talking about the Lolcow podcast.
Well, I'll put him back in there. I'm gonna wake up. LAFFS.
Hello?
Yo, what's up, man?
It's Lass. I just had a quick question. I was wondering if you're going to grill Boogie about this.
Yes.
During the next Lolcow.
Absolutely.
All right, sweet.
Absolutely.
Hey, Lass.
No, you know what? We're high class. We were going to leave it off of the table.
We figured he talked that guy out of doing anything, so I should respect it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll never bring it up.
Someone said they had a question for me.
Yeah, quick thing, Laps. I just wanted to say, go fuck yourself. I've seen you.
Oh, fuck you too, Matt.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, you fucking asshole. You're a fucking retard. Go fuck yourself. You probably have fat and ugly too, asshole.
No, I'm skinny, bitch.
Yeah,
I'm underweight.
Yeah, meth head.
Oh, Tommy.
What is that from?
Do you want to talk about Tipster?
That free chat is the worst thing you've made, Matt. I fucking hate that.
Oh, the now recording.
What exactly about Tipster?
The tweet.
All right, ship it. Let me say.
Check your DMs.
Dude, that tweet infuriated me so much.
Yeah, infuriated a lot of people. I know. I'm familiar with this. It didn't really infuriate me though.
It's such a Tipster thing to do, though. It really is.
So I could tell a long time ago that MamaMax was not to be trusted, and we both caught a lot of shit from our Tommy C and I could tell. Yeah, that MamaMax cannot be trusted, and both caught a lot of shit for criticism of her. He did catch some shit, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe Tipster made it just
account and
yeah, it's the
apologized.
way this is
Time
worded.
before the video.
It's the way this is worded. What?
He had a back and forth with MamaMax, and then he bitched out and he apologized in his DMs, and he deactivated. Then MamaMax used that apology against you, Tommy, in the video because he looked like he said lyrics disappeared.
Right.
Tipster apologized. Tommy's the only one left, so I'm gonna fucking R-word him.
So I
like that's
stood my ground and reaped the gold. And what do you say? Like,
Dude, that is awesome. Tipster is stealing valor right before the videos come out.
It's
on the right side of history.
It's hilarious.
Me and Tommy were there when the bombs dropped.
And I turned around and ran.
So he's kind of like Robert Downey Jr. From Oppenheimer, if you think about it. He's trying to steal credit.
Yeah.
He's just trying to steal credit.
Yeah, he's fucking Senator, the diplomat Strauss. Yeah. He's Strauss, right? That's his name, Strauss.
Yeah, he's fucking Strauss.
I just watched that movie recently. It was one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
It's amazing. Yeah, it was fucking amazing.
Oh god, that movie's good. Oh man, that's pretty funny. Yeah, so he did take shit. I was right, and then he kind of agreed to disagree.
He shut down.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent you.
Then I took the brunt of it, and he seemed. It does look. I don't know what he's doing. I personally, I don't care. But I can see why people get fucking outraged by this shit. I'm just like, I guess there's certain people like him and Keem and that I have no energy to fight with anymore. Yeah. It's just it'd be the same old shit. This is one of the reasons I can't, like, people are coming up to me all the time with the MamaMax stuff, like, oh wow, you must feel so vindicated. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't feel that vindicated. I'm glad all this stuff is happening, but I'm not like, yes, I knew it. Yes. Well, here's the thing. Like, everything was in front of your eyes as much as it was in front of my eyes. The fact that, I don't have the audience, I really have no delusions. It's just like when I point out something and I get somebody saying, well, Tommy's mask off this time, or I wouldn't have put it that way, or anything like that. So I'm just used to it by now. So I can't even enjoy this so-called victory. Even Matt called me up over the weekend and he was like, oh, you must feel great. I was like, I don't. Not at all. So yeah, I could see why this looks like kind of a stolen valor thing, because I took the brunt of it on principle, and I've done a lot of stuff on principle. And I've mentioned stuff about Tipster before, about, the behaviors that he showed, which I had nothing to do with. The behaviors that he showed with Augie and with Nick and all those guys, with the weird move on trying to trap him into reporting on a false story and stuff like that. Yeah, I could see them being pretty upset with this. I've said everything I ever wanted to say about Tipster. And some of the stuff about Tipster, I don't take any of it back, especially when it comes, if his wife is okay with him flirting with broads, I don't think a bunch of 17-year-old anime douchebags really, like, I don't take what they're, like, they have no idea what it's like to be married. They live with their parents. So I stick up for that. That's between him and his wife. And I don't stand by this, but, some of the moves he's made and the fact that he's always willing to agree to disagree. Yeah, I can see why people are pretty outraged by this. Sure.
It was hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, dude. Me, Tommy, and I, we were right there
in the trenches,
on the front lines, fighting,
dodging PDF bullets,
dodging bullets. You got friends that do this, Tommy? Have you ever had a friend that does this kind of stuff? I've had a friend that does this where we're like hanging out with a group of friends, and he'll be like, dude, when me and him, remember that time and he like completely adds in a bunch of other shit to like fluff it up, and I'm like, what?
I've seen that before, but not since I was in high school. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. I met people that lie for all different reasons are funny. Like really weird, strange liars. And I was with this guy. What was his name? His name was Duckworth, right? Private Duckworth. And we were in Kuwait, and I'll just say this guy's name. And he was a little weird looking, very lanky, skull, white guy. Looked like he's from he's a hillbilly, whatever. There's a lot of them in the army. And he's like, oh, dude, I know Smith over there. Let's hang out with him. Duckworth looks at me, and he says, Smith is cool. Don't worry. He's like, he's not weird or anything. I'm like, good. I'm sick of fucking weirdos. You know. So I sit down. He goes, "Hey, I'm Specialist Smith. Hi, Specialist Callahan. How you doing? What's going on? Blah blah blah. Shooting the shit. Blah blah blah." And I forget. Duckworth brought up something. Hey, buddy. When I get home, I'm gonna do this, and then just out of nowhere, I just last week I was in I got a gunfight in front of my house with this guy that was trying to break in, and he goes through this ultra bullshit story that just has me and Duckworth floored. We went to talking about Halo 3 that just came out that week to this imaginary gunfight, and it's like it was so over the top, and that's what some of these like liar guys. And I'm not saying this is tips or anything. I'll take him off screen. It's just I've been around Boogie a lot lately. It's like it went such a left field, and you're just afraid. I've had this feeling too to say that's a hunk of horse shit. Like why are you telling me this insane story about you getting in a gunfight and the cops letting you off even though you hit a guy in the leg or something like that? Like we're not like 12. Yeah. And it's really weird. I mean, I knew a guy.
My go-to was just, no, I don't remember that.
I remember there was a guy, there was a trainer in Fort Gordon that told his whole class that he killed an Iraqi with an E-tool. If you don't know what an E-tool is, I'll show you what it looks like.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then all the other guys that have been in Afghanistan and shit prior to that, all the other teachers like, what is this guy telling these kids? This is an E-tool. He said he put it in his head or something like that. So he was teaching us like, all right, you did the Singar's radio and you blah, blah, blah. And by the way, I stuck this fucking E-tool in his Iraqi's head. They're very handy, those E-tools. I didn't use one once. Actually, only in training. I never used it in Iraq. Thank God. I mean, you're expected to dig trenches and hasties with that little fucking thing. That's weird, man.
Fuck that. I'd rather die.
Yeah, it's fun when you're with other people that are suffering through it.
No, I meant using the shovel, not being part of war.
Like manual labor.
Yeah. Oof. You lost me at shoveling dirt. Okay. Killing people. Okay.
So
shoveling
other people.
Dirt,
I guess I got to put this out there. I guess. Well, you found this too. So, I guess they found my sincerity apologies for my rash behavior. Yeah, you can't say you took bullets with me and when you surrendered. I still stand by my opinions in your video, but I could have kept it more level. Yeah, that's what everybody tells me. Keep it more level-headed. It works like a charm. I keep it level-headed like this guy.
Tipster had a full-blown mental breakdown during all of that show with MamaMax. I remember it.
Yeah. He deactivated like 5 times, I think.
Probably worried about getting called a pedo too. Blame him for that. So I don't know. Whatever, Tipster. I don't know. Like in commentary, like you could do characters if you're Harley or something like that. In commentary, you got to just be who you are.
Yeah.
You
could say that Tipster picked a side in this situation.
Whoa. Nice one, buddy.
Yeah, he did. All right,
yeah.
Oh,
do you want to take calls? Yeah, I got 2.
Okay. Dat boy! You're on the air, Dat boy.
I just wanted to call because I just wanted to say something since you guys are talking about Tipster.
Sure. Open phones, by the way.
I used to be a big fan of him way back in the early 2020, 2021, during this whole Susie Lou thing.
Yeah, he did a good job on that. He did a really good job.
Yeah, honestly, I do agree. Yeah, Susie Lou was pretty...
Another one I said was phony years ahead of time. Good fucking full year. Go ahead.
But yeah, and I just wanted to call in to say Tipster's a bit cringe. I don't know why. I just ever since he started talking to Keffels, I was like, nope, I'm out. Nope.
Your mommy Keffels?
I think Tipster, I think it's fair to say that Tipster kind of hops on community to move up.
Transcock.
That too. He did it against me before. And he did it, he jumped on my team after that. On my team, off my team, on my team, off my team. And this is just why I didn't get in. I'm just going to say this, and they know this, or at least one of them knows this. When they started getting in a fight and Tipster started doing shady stuff with couples, I was a little like, you kind of asked for it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way I felt. I don't hate any of those guys. I totally get why they feel betrayed. And one of the reasons is when I just wanted Tipster like out. I wanted him cast out. I wanted him gonzo. And you know, a lot of the guys that he turned on, I have an idea. This usually works. Oh man. We're going back any second.
All
right.
But I'm trying to remember.
That's my. All right, hold on a second. I gotta get my shit again.
All right, we're back.
We're back. Okay.
We're back.
No, it's my fucking Ethernet card as usual. God, I hate fucking energy saving horse shit. I'm wondering if this is like my stop hitting the Ethernet. It's not that. I've gone through everything. We went through I fucking dropped $3,000 in the goddamn computer to fix this fucking problem.
Well, isn't it the
Did
cord
you buy the
or
same
something?
internet card?
What? No, because I bought 2 different ones on the other machine. It's just some kind of weird thing. Like the Windows 10 seems to be going through this. And if I change to duplex like I did now, slightly, it'll be good. It'll be fine. And then I have to switch it again when it starts doing it again. Then it'll be good for a couple days. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know. It's the weirdest fucking thing. Losing viewers, everything. Ugh, wonderful. Okay, what did the caller wanted to say?
Go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah, so my bad. That was my phone. Anyway,
Okay.
I just wanted to come in.
Wait, what was that ringtone? That's much more important than anything you were about to say.
Oh no,
What is your ringtone?
That wasn't the ringtone. I was bringing up an old debate video from Augie RFC and Keffels, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
I was just bringing that up.
Like
to
you
watch
just had that on standby.
Are you gonna play it through the mic for us so we can understand?
It sounded like a fucking porn movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
No. I was just watching. I was just
Tipster
watching.
sex tape.
No, and I was just trying to remember what the drama was about. I just came in to say that Tipster's a bit gay.
Well,
He's a bit,
you should
Alright.
probably go watch it again because
Thanks,
we're not
Nicole.
going to tell you.
Take care, boy. That boy.
The irony that Tommy, after the stuff you've had with Tipster in the past, that you were kind of like the most charitable to him is pretty funny to me.
I know.
Well, what's the point of being fucking? I told everybody he's a phony that's jumping on. Like, he wouldn't even, trying to suck, the Medicare off and be a part of that whole fucking crowd. And I pointed it out then. Nobody listened. This time somebody listened. You know why they listened? Because MamaMax went after fucking Charlie. That's it. This has nothing to do with anything I did. I like to think that the video that I made last January percolated. It was like a seed that kind of percolated over time. But let's be reasonable here. It was Charlie.
Yeah, and I think most of the audience only really care about apart from, so I don't want to interrupt you, but apart from like the people who are paying attention to this right now, I think most of the people who follow MamaMax only really care because Charlie just kind of got put in the crossfire and they're like, oh, I want to defend Charlie. I don't think they really care about the actual points of the argument, which is like MamaMax does this, he's putting people in danger, it's been all these, he's got like awful investigations.
That is, it's a great point. Like, it's a lot more powerful to. You could fucking touch kids as long as you don't fucking cross a YouTuber bigger than you. It's
as much as it's Leviathan season, I don't think this is going to be as impactful as everyone's saying.
Let me hear your side, because I've wondered that myself. I don't think you're right, but I've definitely left that out there. Go ahead, Toastify. What are your reasons for that? Go.
Dude,
I want to hear the other side.
Because I think, like, what's happened, this, like, recent arc with, obviously, Camden Gerard Davis, barely any of his audience has paid attention to that. He had, like, 300 viewers concurrent on his last
They turned
stream.
on him.
They
turned on him prior. Did you know that? His Reddit,
his whole
after
Reddit
the Charlie thing, it was right there and then. So that's the thing. It is kind of safe to go after him now because his fans aren't coming after you anymore. Here's what you get now. Tommy, I was agreeing with you from the very beginning. Instead of Tommy, I'm glad that guy molested you.
Jesus. Yeah.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
I don't know. This shit sucks. That like I don't know. In some ways, even I kind of feel like bad because like I feel like I should have noticed this earlier. Like when he was doing like when the stuff he did to Magnetar that was in that lyrics video that I imagine I don't know you're familiar with. But that was like awful. That's fucking. I'm like, how the fuck did I not notice this? And even with you, I feel like now looking back at it now, I feel like I would have been like I probably should have defended him. You know.
I think. This is me being generous to a lot of people because I like because I'm so used to like saying stuff about people and being like kind of cast aside. I think I get it right, not because of because of my age, and I think I'm not believed because of my age. Does that make any sense? I'm not believed because of my age because it's like, what are you doing, Mister? I'm fucking. You're
just seeing it as an old guy.
I'm Steve Buscemi with a skateboard in his back.
Yeah, like this old guy doesn't understand that the internet was going on.
But I do. That's the thing.
A good example of that is when someone makes a just copying my homework reference.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. But you can't say I don't know how. If I keep getting it right, you can't say I don't know how the internet works. You could have said that in 2016. Not anymore. I'm fucking pretty good at this shit. I understand the environment pretty, at least the drama environment, the PR, optics, all that stuff. And I also take stands when I know it's optically going to hurt me, and a lot of guys don't do that. I'm probably one of the only guys that do that. I'm not trying to fucking blow smoke up anybody's ass. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. I think that's an objectionable fact. I do. And this is not me saying I cured cancer for that guy that couldn't get laid or anything like that. That's a joke. This isn't. I think like when I see somebody say, I got all the evidence, but you have to look at an NDA. Red flag, you're fucking lying. Because that's all I need. That's the experience I have just by being 20 years older than you guys, right? All right, this is how you're learning about people like that in real time. This is me being generous, and this is the first time you come across something like this, so you're not as apt to kind of, you're more willing to be more generous to him than me, and there is the other aspect. It is my fault because it's my persona or whatever. It's the big mouth, yeller, make a scene type thing that is not going to be taken seriously no matter what. So that part is my fault. It's just that it does show that people don't listen to what I'm saying. They see how I'm acting and they don't do that. And I could do that. I could see through the act. I just take what is being said, right? Well, here's what's being said from MamaMax. He has no evidence of anything ever. And that should be a huge red flag in itself.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that goes back to the critical stuff. Like, again, people aren't really listening to the points. They're just following like the big names and big YouTubers.
Yes. No, there is a YouTuber I know, and it drives me nuts. Their weight... It's like, it's not what they say, it's how this person feels about the YouTuber, whether how truthful they are or they're not.
What do you feel about people like Nexpo and Night Dogs now that this whole stuff is coming out? Do you think they're gonna like respond in any way, or do you think they're gonna? Because I heard that on a Chud Logic stream, Lyric said that Nexpo actually followed him after he posted MamaMax's threat to his channel.
You know who else?
Yeah,
it is an interesting move. If Nexpo wants to get absolutely brutalized, be my guest. There's nothing to defend here.
I think he's just trying to get ahead of the whole stuff and just quietly moving away.
Well, the thing is, Nexpo is one of those guys that Max used a lot as like a guard, in the sense that he used him for clout. He used him to get his points across with pick a side. He was the intro to MamaMax's video. So Nexpo's been used by Max before, so I don't know if maybe Nexpo's coming to the
like
I don't know all the details, but
I agree.
Magnetar, who guys got a lot worse than I did and called it a lot earlier than I did and took a lot more risks than I did. Let's make that 100% clear. Now, he didn't have a platform, and I think one of the reasons he got clobbered is he came in as a total normie, and he thought things work how they work in Washington, D.C., and you can make those kind of arguments that they do on television, and that'll work on this side of the internet. Nope! But no, I think that Magnetar is an honest guy and a good guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you know this, but Nexpo followed not Magnetar account, his personal Twitter account. I found that a little strange.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
Why would you need that? Now, I went there. There's no mentions of anything MamaMax related. That's the personal one. Or maybe Nexpo's in there following. This guy called this guy a pedophile, and maybe Nexpo was feeling like you and a lot of other big YouTubers. Why didn't I sniff this out?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
But
yeah,
I think I don't know the details, but Nexpo said something, or not Nexpo, Magnetar said something to me like, I don't want to say they had an interaction, but their interaction, if they did have one, he felt very negatively about Nexpo. So I don't know if there was an interaction or anything. You know, I don't know. Like, everybody's calling me a fucking genius the last couple days. He fucking pulls up a goddamn a tweet that could be fake. Doesn't verify anything, even a person, and says, "You're a pedophile." To fucking act like that should have been the end of it right there. Alex didn't get away with something like that. But Alex did survive out of fear because of his audience. Until he ran into a bunch of guys that weren't afraid of him. It was just fear. And some of it's like, you know, like how much you want to bet, like, yeah, you know, Tommy C might be right about that. I don't want that to happen to me. Which, I got to be honest with you, it's not.
He made an example out of you. He made an example out of you, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, especially a YouTuber. And that's the whole scam was based on fear.
Yeah, I have to say, even because I used to watch. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but like I used to watch his videos and stuff in like 2020 because he was the kind of audience, like I was the kind of audience that he'd appeal to, and at the same time I was, and at the same time I was just thinking like I don't know about this, man. I don't know. Tommy's getting a lot of stuff, and it was like
what's mentally ill about you?
I mean,
well, Toastify makes video. Can you guess the subject of Toastify does on his YouTube channels first?
Crime, right?
What do you think the main thing he goes after on his videos?
Is he one of those boring people that hunts pedophiles?
No. Toastify's a great YouTuber, man. He's done good work.
I wouldn't call him boring, but
I love Toastify.
But the pedophiles are definitely the main subject on a lot of his videos. So it makes sense that he would be a fan of MamaMax at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did inspire a lot of my early like kind of something like.
Don't take pedophiles.
Like,
he goes after
style.
sex creep and crime. He does it. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because like. I feel like, so like the ancient reality stuff in August, when I made a video on that, I feel like that was way better handled than Max is doing right now.
Oh,
and
really?
I was like 17 making that video. He's like 25.
How daring of you to say that.
I know, nuclear take, I know. But yeah.
Oh, Jesus Louises. Yeah, I think you did a great job.
Yeah.
My big thing is I don't think, when I say I don't think anybody should be handling this, I don't think anybody should be punished or use their YouTube channel for doing this. But I think in general, this is not for everybody. You know? Yeah. I mean, I jumped the gun on Pyrocynical. Well, let me be clear. Well, not that he wasn't a fucking weirdo, but I definitely jumped the gun on Pyrocynical. But I tell you something. For all those that think that he's getting a break, right? From pretending like, because I've heard people say to me, you know, that is Mudahar going to give him a break? Is he going to get some kind of
already dead. Like the bridge is burned. We ended that call on Scream, so that call ended up with yelling between each other. I'll give you one hint from that call. When I asked for legal definitions, he printed out a ChatGPT prompt and gave it to me. And it blew me away because in his words, he said ChatGPT can give competent legal advice. And at that point, I will say, like, I lost my shit on both Spencer and Max, and that was it, you know? That call,
Just a quick note on that. It's funny you say that because I think there was Magnetar suggested that MamaMax was perhaps consulting AI prompts to try and get legal advice before. So he maybe doesn't even have a legal team or a lawyer.
That's a confirmation. Like, he literally told me, like, ChatGPT can give competent legal advice. And at that point, like, I'd lost my shit so much that I screamed and asked him, like, is ChatGPT licensed under any bar association in the US? Like,
I've not seen this clip. What the fuck?
Yeah.
He's in the chat. Oh my
He's
god.
done.
Awesome.
Oh, there's more.
Amazing.
Toastify. There is so
Oh, yeah.
much more of absolute insanity. A lot of you people that didn't like. I got a lot of people apologizing to me. If you feel dumb now, you're gonna feel dumber after tomorrow.
Oh God!
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh God!
It's coming.
Yeah, I'm not
It really
ready.
depends on what you said about me privately. It's really the truth. If you like, that guy's a fucking idiot. I don't listen to a word he says. Oops. Oops.
Dude.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask. So Max said in his like YouTube short that he contacted the Atlanta Bar Association. So is that like a legal? Because obviously I'm not very like experienced on like legal stuff. But is that like a legal team he's involved with?
No.
Or is like he's just getting advice?
Here's what I
getting
understand.
advice.
Yeah, you might. Here's the thing about the bar association. You know what the bar association is? Their primary function is.
No.
Okay, this is because I live in Europe. I know what a solicitor is. Okay, all the bar association is, and each state has one, probably county. They're the people that license you to practice law. Okay, what they do beyond that, I can't tell you. Maybe they do give free legal advice. Never heard of lawyers doing that shit. Or that he contact. But I found it very strange when Max said we've contacted the Atlanta Bar Association. Because I would think, and I could be wrong, this is me being safe now, they tell you to call fucking cops. Because they don't get involved until the cops call, you know?
It looks like bar associations also act as a middleman where they can defer you to an attorney and give you
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It helps you get a lawyer.
Yeah, but their primary function is to, they license people, and they also take licenses away if somebody's malpractice. That's the bar.
Yeah, but they also
the bar can take away your ability to be a lawyer. The bar can decide.
Okay, understood.
Yeah,
understood.
You can be. You ever hear the phrase disbarred? There you go.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, it makes more sense.
And when a lawyer becomes a lawyer, they have to pass the bar.
Pass the bar. Yeah. So that's how most people know them. If they do other stuff, I didn't know that, but I'm willing to believe it. Well.
Yeah, the Atlanta Bar Association will help if you have an issue and you can't find a lawyer, or you're looking for a cheap lawyer. You go through them; they'll try to help you find.
Oh, okay.
one.
I didn't even.
They have a number, then they can help you and provide legitimate references for you to use.
Yeah, so he didn't contact a lawyer. He contacted a company
It's like
that
Googling, hey, nearest lawyer to me.
Yeah, that's basically
it's like going to the bar association and say, "Hey, bar association, I'm too stupid to Google a lawyer. Can you do it for me?"
Yeah,
that's really what it is. Yeah.
So okay, so it's basically. I mean, at least like now. I mean, even then, that's not like a thing you should be like praised for. At least now he's getting like legal stuff.
No, he's not.
Yeah, like a two-minute phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just being.
Jesus.
I'm just being a jerk.
1 2-minute phone call a year for like $40K a month on Patreon. I'm in the wrong business, man.
Dude, everyone's ready for the Camden Gerard lawsuit. They're not ready for the Magnetar lawsuit against Max.
Dude, I can't wait for Max to go away for 6 months, and then we have a new hentai YouTuber come back faceless.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be fucking hilarious if he just comes back again. Underrated.
Just a hentai YouTuber doesn't acknowledge it at all. That'd be so fucking funny.
Hey guys, I want to tell you that I'm a great fan of hentai. This is a passion of mine that I want to share with you on my YouTube, my first YouTube channel.
Welcome to Papa Max.
I don't know. I don't believe. Here's something I disagree with you, Toast, by talking about what you're bringing. I don't think he has the support system that he did. I would say, really, he ended it when he went after Charlie. That was the end. That was the end.
I don't, because he's got like 700,000 subscribers and like barely any of them are like being.
How many are active?
Yeah, but like from the views, like barely any of them have like paid attention to the situation.
You got to figure he's probably got 10,000 active, and he probably lost half of them, so he's down to 5. Right?
Oh, that's
true. Yeah, think about that. So he's probably lost at least half of them, and they're down to 5.
Also, Toastfy, you said he had 300 concurrent on one of his streams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like those are like the people paying attention.
He had 1,000 in the live stream before that.
He's losing. Yeah. And then go look at his thing.
Then.
So I think he may be more done than you think. But I'll give you this, Toastify. Anything can happen, and I've seen it happen before. I would doubt. I remember I told somebody, I'm not going to say who it was. I said, don't Turkey Tom this shit up, all right? You know, whatever punishment that Max
send
gets,
the documents over.
whatever, that's it. Yeah, you can't go the next step. Don't Turkey Tom the shit out of this. You know, let's take some calls.
I'm gonna head out. I got a call.
All right, Toasty, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for calling in, though. I appreciate it. Take care.
No worries.
You should have made a video, bitch.
You know what? I will make a video. I will make a video. I will make a video.
Get to work. Get to work, Englishman. Get to work. Get to work, Englishman.
That is insane. He's gonna stand on the shoulders of Tommy C and Tipster.
How dare you?
I like how like a month ago, like maybe like a couple YouTubers were planning videos, and all of a sudden shit went down, and it's like, oh fuck, here we. Now it's getting kind of crowded in here.
Everybody, fucking everybody.
Yeah, well, you should have backed me, bitches. You know, Aaliyah, something you're on.
So I was watching the IMVU video earlier today, and it seems like a lot of the evidence that Max has always been pushing out has always been speculative.
Yeah.
And he always hides it, like in the video.
Boy, are you in for a treat. Right, man? Boy, are you in for a treat.
He has this disclaimer that in the IMVU video that like you have to go to his Patreon tier and pay for the tier to get the full
thing. Yeah, that right there, it's a scam.
Well, yes,
right there, it's a scam.
YouTube doesn't want to catch pedophiles, so he can't put the proof on there because they would take it down because they love pedophiles.
It makes me.
You have to go on Patreon to see.
I just like realized something. Was there like a story like a while back where a crime channel was like covering a murder story, and she was also like hiding like evidence behind her Patreon.
She was showing dead pictures.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she said like the autopsy photos.
And she got immediately canceled like that.
Yeah.
While MamaMax, for all the years he's been going, he was still.
He just has dead puppies.
Making videos.
No, that's different. That's proof of his hard work. What he's doing. She had pictures of dead kids. That's different.
Scam-a-max, yeah.
And it also seems like he's going attorney shopping on this whole case.
He's not. If you're going, no, you're not. He's not, because if you are going attorney shopping, there must be a reasonable expectation that you're going to purchase or get involved with an attorney. I think, call me crazy, it's all show, and he has no intention of putting down that kind of money. Because this is not about helping people.
Bold of you to think that he's going to go to court at all.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
There is no.
I think
there is no. Let me make this abundantly clear for fucking everybody. You know what? I'll say it right to the fucking main camera. There is absolutely no part of me, none, zero zip, that believes this was ever about any kind of advocacy or advocating for young people. This was simply 100%. Hey, if a couple kids get saved or something happens and I get credit for it, so be it. But that was never the intention or the goal. That's it. This is what it was. This is what it always was, and it was obvious in front of people's faces. But the notion of online celebrity bubbled him. His powerful YouTube friends bubbled him. And his audience, who was made up of a bunch of jackasses, bubbled him from this. It just burst over time. And really, I'm not the guy that actually made him. I planted a seed with a lot of people because you, the Shot from the Point fan, never doubted me, not even for a second. It's a self-fight. That guy did. You never did. You never did. Because I said this before, like, when the whole thing went down, you guys were there. You guys were there. Like, yeah, that guy's fucking nuts, right? But everybody else had something to lose, so they couldn't back me right away, right? It's not that my record isn't good, because it's fan-fucking-tastic, Bobax, right? It's not that my record isn't good. You know, like getting things right, I'm pretty fucking good at that. Seeing things out of the way that come, I'm pretty fucking good at that. And I think that has less to do with me being smart, and it's less to do with even me being old. And it has everything to do with the fact that I'm willing to say something and not constantly thinking about optics. That's it.
Yeah.
I wish I could get rewarded.
Bro, by the way,
Dude,
we got a big YouTuber in the chat, Vince Vintage.
Yeah, Vince Vintage.
This seems to has piqued his interest.
Oops.
I gotta say, Tommy, the worst part about that rant, it was
that a
very,
big
very
deal?
good, except for somebody donated while you were ranting as Susan Wojcicki saying she loves pet.
That's great.
It's hilarious.
So
Brandon,
that
man,
won't
it's
be able to be
hilarious.
used in any of the videos coming in.
yeah.
fairly soon.
No, the videos. All the stuff I'm doing is over. Yeah.
All right,
but no.
bye.
Take care, Leah.
Bye.
Oh, I can't. No, wait, Regurgitator, because Sip Man's been waiting longer. I just got to be fair. Sip Man, you're on the air.
Oh, dude, I'm just so glad that the Tommy T, the Shot from the Point to audience, all were in the right.
Oh yeah, they were.
Except
Here's
for
another
Tipster.
thing. When he went on that thing, when I went on vacation in 2000, was it 22, right? Like
Yeah.
when I came back, I was a little boy. I wonder if I'm gonna bleed or nothing. You guys are like that guy's fucking crazy. Look at him. Look what he said. Look how he you had every right to be mad that he placed you and Jeff in a picture where he's like, we're not gonna let people take us away. Like I was used as the enemy, somebody that was preventing him from getting to justice. Turns out he didn't even call a cop or a lawyer.
Never. No, he got ChatGPT.
He's working on it.
Yeah, when ChatGPT tells him to, that's when he'll listen.
Yeah.
He pays for GPT-4
It's gonna get
or
better,
3.
too.
He probably doesn't even pay for the better one.
That'd be great. That would just be amazing.
Anything else?
Oh,
sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were
well, what's
No,
it
go.
called?
Shoot.
I did want to say though, the only thing that really irked me, the only thing that's really been bothering me was that whole point of Tipster today. Holy shit. Dude never stands his ground. He always bends the fucking knee, and you actually were embracing and weathered everything that came. What the fuck?
You sound off.
There's no comparison. There's not even.
I can see
Yeah, he can't put you and him in the same sentence. It's so unfair.
You can do what he wants. I don't care.
Yeah, I think we should kill him for revenge.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I love you, man. I'm glad that
I
this
love
is
you
over.
too,
I can't
say,
wait.
man.
I can't wait for fucking tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a great stream.
Take care. Bye bye.
You too.
No, it was you guys
Dude,
because I didn't feel anything.
I love how parasocial.
I didn't feel anything financial. First of all, I don't make all that fucking. I'm not like killing it over here. Tell your friends, fucking sub and all that other stuff. I'm like killing it and make a few fucking grand a month and I'm good. We found a nice fucking cheese place to rent and we're fucking golden over here, right? And yes, it's true. My wife went to college and actually finished, and I went to soldier and finished poor. But you guys, I didn't see any abnormal financial movement. Just a bunch of kids telling me I was no fucking good, and that I supported the same kind of people that took advantage of me when I was a kid. That's all I got. So there you go. All right. Is there no more calls?
Yeah, I think there's well, no, he dipped.
Oh, he did? Oh, you gonna get it?
Yeah,
No.
we had what's face.
No, I've said everything I got to say about Tipster. If you want to sound off about Tipster, feel free. Oh, he left. I can't believe it.
Whoa.
Boob. Wow. Comes full circle. Thank you for always getting to the point. I guess. Thanks. I really do just want to run a stupid Howard Stern-esque comedy show. That is always my goal. Just use the internet instead of the fucking gossip pages. That's, or the internet gossip pages. That's always been my goal. The radio show about that. So I guess that's it. All right. Good. Who was the big YouTuber? If I want to like.
Vince Vintage. He makes really good content. He did a video on this. These guys that hacked Xbox. It was. I really liked it.
I think I saw that. I just didn't know who it was. And they actually got in to the I saw. I think I want to see that guys who hacked Xbox 360. It was Xbox 360, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it had. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they were like Yes, I've seen this. This is awesome fucking video. All right, I'm gonna shout out this guy. Not that he needs it, but 4.3 million. Okay, 500,000. Oh, this is a great video. When this came up, I didn't even click on it. It was just like, because I listen to crime constantly. This was just like poop. I'm like, oh wow, that's really cool. They hacked it. This must, boy, I tell you something. And these guys still in jail?
I know that one of them started apparently harassing Vince after the video came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, tough shit. Yeah, see, no, good. I hope they stay in jail forever then. I changed my mind. I was going to say, that must have been a really awesome time. I guess they got over it now that they're adults. Then now, no, fuck them. Oh, wait, we almost covered this, right? And then I sandbagged it last minute. I just I don't think this is going to... Yeah, but it's a great video. Fantastic. That's why I watched it. No, it was you. It wasn't even just came on, or maybe it did. I don't know. Good stuff. Good stuff. I want to celebrate an important day. My son's first victory royale in Fortnite. It's the most important thing. Nothing makes a father prouder than your son being good at video games. Nothing at all.
You should get him on the finals.
I watched it. He picks up. He's better than I was. I know because I pretty much remember where I was at when I was 7. Admittingly, I was playing harder games in the arcade, but he's better than me. He'll be like,
dude,
10.
It's the 2-time. Look at him.
Yeah, no, he's going 3, third game ever. That's what he's saying.
I know.
Yeah, he didn't even do that to show off. I said, how many games? And he just held up, and then I snapped it at that moment, right? Because he got down to 1, right? And I did. You know what I did? I didn't do what we did back in the day when we were playing 4. Hey, there's only 1 guy left. Game over. I kept my mouth shut. Right? I ran in. I got the camera, and I was just ready to go. And then when I was getting the camera, he goes, "Hey, there's only 1 guy left." Like, yes, there is, son. Go for it. And I just kept my mouth shut. Oh, there you go. So you can see spoiled rotten with all the games. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's another thing. You know, this like I want to see his Salvo. He camped. Yeah, sure. That doesn't bother me. That's fine. But like, should I really allow Salvo, a guy who talked about made jokes about raping my fucking child, that particular child? Should he be allowed just to kind of like, I don't know, have a zinger in there, just has some playful fun? No, I don't think he should. I think I should block him in every fucking account that comes after that. Goodbye, Salvo, for good. Bye. I think I've earned that. So, yeah, fuck that guy. Like, why should I let him into my world at all? God, I barely block anybody besides Joshua Putman, for fuck's sake. Fuck him. Is that it? We done? We got Pats, and that's it. And then after show, if you want to be part of the after show, make sure you got your your shit lined up. I have to start streaming over there too, so to keep my shit alive. Twitch, Patreon member, or booster for the Discord, and then you can watch the after shows. And that's how it works. Let me go here. Let me read this stuff. You get read if you give me $10 a month on Patreon, you will be read. You will be read. Lifetime, no, current here. All right, Abby Blackbird, Cody Everborn, Leshkey, Mrexon, Nesquick, Oatbag, Panic Pun, Reynolds Hughes, who also is a member here too as well. That's very nice of you. I don't ask you to do that, but if you do, it's awesome. Tommy C's Cat, who are you? Irish, and those are our good ones.
Tommy, did you get the Boohoo Big Oops donation?
Yes,
I don't know.
$100.
Okay.
Yeah, like Boohoo Big Oops. Thank you so much. I think I read it when it happened, but we were talking about stuff. She gave a $99 donation. Oh, here, and I do appreciate it. Thank you, and thank you again. Let's put up the after show out there. Somebody go in with me because there's something weird going on with the fucking sound. I don't get it.
You know what's great?
What?
That last episode got premiered also. I just remembered that.
Volcano, yeah.
That was my call. The last one.
Point, bitch.
I thought to get.
Please don't do that.
No, I don't want to do it again. But that was my call on this particular because he hadn't done it in 2 weeks. I figured get a chat going. So yes, that was my call this particular time. But I think that was a huge mistake to start doing that. And I'll take responsibility for that too. It's not like I fought it. We've made calls that I think have hurt the algorithm. I mean, there's no way to prove it one way or another. But I thought because people were used to that, we'll get this one out of the way. I didn't think it would be well received, and then I think we'll just drop them after this. I think, if I have my way anyway. So.
Well, we know you typically don't, so we'll see how it goes.
Yes, I can never get my way. So yes, but look, you win as a team, you lose as a team. There you go. So I'll see you guys Tuesday. So today's Monday, right?
Yes.
So tomorrow and then Wednesday. Okay, we got the Wednesday. I talked to the other guys. So, and that's it. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.